Today we continue with the second part of our Born on the Water presentation, a book written by Nicole Hannah-Jones and Renee Watson. If you missed the first part, please go to the Allen Temple Church website to view it. A special thank you to the Allen Temple young people who did the reading. We appreciate your willingness to serve.
And the white people took them anyway, kidnapped them, baptized them in the name of their God, stamped them with the new names. Ours is no immigration story. They did not get the pack bag stuffed with cherished things, with the doll grandmama had woven from tall grass, with the baby blanket handed down from generation to generation, all the way back, so far back that it carried the sin of the ancestors. They could not hug their fathers and mothers, daughters and sons, hearts thumping in rhythm, clinging to that final sweetness before the parting. No promises, whispered from mouth to ear, of seeing each other soon. Just wails and sobs, confusion and wrists worn from shackles made of iron, feet split and bloody from the 200-mile march along the Kwanzaa River. They had no things, but they had their minds, the old ways, the harvest songs, the just right mix of herbs etched in their memories. They had their bodies, histories and bloodlines, and drums pulsing in their veins. With trembling fingers, they braided seeds into their hair, definitely hiding tiny pieces of home to plant one day in new soils. No matter what some say, the people fought, and the white people took them anyway, forced them into the bottom of an evil ship to sail to a new world they had no desire to see. Ours is no immigration story.
The White Lion. No one knows how long it took. Before they knew, they would never see Ndongo again, never run along the high plateau, or throw their heads back and giggles with their best friends. Maybe it was the second month or the third when they had not seen their land, or any land. For so many days they could no longer count. Some could not bear the pain. They refused to eat. They shut their mouths until their hearts gave out. Others tossed themselves into the teal eternity of the Atlantic Ocean, swimming one last time with the ancestors. Sickness and hunger, filth and cruelty took the others almost half. But those who did not die resolved to live no matter what. Packed in misery, strangers chained together, head to feet, hip to hip, in the bottom of a ship called the White Lion. They saw these strangers, men, women, children kidnapped too, from many villages. These were their people now. These many people became one people, a new people. And that's why the people say, we were born on the water. We came from the people who refused to die. Point Comfort. Finally, the ship stopped moving, and the people were dragged to the deck. They closed their eyes against the light of a sun they had not seen. Since Mother Africa's coast, they closed their eyes against the sight of a land that was not theirs. They cried a silent cry as white men spoke strange words, talking about their bodies with a handshake. Traded another's child, another mama and daddy, 20 to 30 beloved human beings in all, for a few pounds of food and drink. 400 years ago, in the year 1619, the white people came to this land, Virginia, a sweet-sounding word. For a place of such pain, sweet-sounding word for place, where American slavery began.
Tobacco fields. From sunup to sundown, the people worked the field, growing and harvesting tobacco. The crops were sold to Europe, bringing wealth to Virginia, but the enslaved people did not get anything in return for their labor. The people worked and worked. When the people grew weary, they remembered their yesterdays, remembered their songs from Ndongo, sang them to ease their spirits. As they sang, they looked into the future, hoped for better days, planted prayers into the heavens, praying for freedom.
How to make a home. After a long day's work planting tobacco in the fields, after brutal treatment, after nothing to show for their hard work, sadness will come, a longing for an Indago. For the mamas, for the daddies, for the friends, they could no longer hug and talk with under the warm sun. We are in a strange land, they said, but we are here and we will make this home. We have our songs, our recipes, our know-how. We have our joy. We will love, laugh, sing, and hug our children as tight as you can hold a child. We will survive because we have each other. And so the people planted the seeds they carried over the ocean, snuck to visit one another in the dark of the night, sang songs, swapped tales of yesterday, remembering. And the people planted dreams and hope, willed themselves to keep living. And the people learned new words, for love, for family, for friend, for joy, for grow, for home. We are in a strange land, they said, but we are here, we will make this home. We have determination, imagination, faith. We will survive because we have each other.